Somebody desperately wants to cancel your celebrations. Somebody wants to take you out of a joyous energy. This person is thinking long and hard of how to knock you down a notch or two. Whoever you are simply shining entirely too bright for this person. You are setting yourself aside and it's noticeable. It's almost like getting all the attention, but you're not somebody that thrives off of getting attention. You don't need attention. You're not starved for attention, but all eyes are on you. Somebody wants to cancel your celebrations. Imagine that for just a moment. Somebody shows up to crash your party only to realize that the music is too loud and everybody's laughing and nobody can hear their negativity over all the high frequencies. Listen, this is a true download. Let's get into it. Welcome to Spiritual Court TV, divinely guided, broadcasting divine truth on all timelines. This is the real ethers news on all four corners of this planet. Somebody wants to cancel your celebrations. This person is committed to being miserable. Why? Because your contentment, your happiness is really pissing them off. Something like that. Clarify. Yeah, it's your spiritual gifts. So with spiritual gifts and spiritual rank, you're somebody that's going through the rites of passage. Something about you going through a spiritual graduation, and this person cannot knock you off of this high that you're on, a natural high. I just heard you're a natural mystic. There's something very mystical about your spiritual gifts. Okay. And this is them playing the victim in sorrow, sad, angry, in grief. Something about not being able to cancel your celebrations. It's like somebody coming in, you know, and they just, they burst in and they're like, I'm here to cancel your celebrations. But everybody is laughing too loud. The music is loud. Everybody's dancing. They're happy. And they're like, what? What? Yeah, it's my party. I don't want to cry if you want me to. What are you doing here? Security. How did this person get past the guards? Something like that. So now instead, they're just standing out there in the front yard, outside of the party. How you gonna hate from outside of the party when you can't even get in? That's what I just heard. Listen, let's see. Somebody's really mad. Oh, this is beautiful energy. Whoever you are, you're sweet, you're compassionate, you're high ranked, you're very much aware of the energy. It's not touching you. This person wants to steal your joy, crash your party, and they're finding it very difficult because every time they try, they cry because they have to accept the fact that they're the weirdo, they're the outcast. They're the one that seems a little off because 99.9% of the people that are inside of the party are having a good time, so much so that nobody can hear and or feel the negativity. Although we are aware that somebody's out there peeking behind the wall, like, what? Look at this. This is weird. They're doing something excessively too. Crying a river. Clarify this person. They want to knock you off your high horse. They're trying to figure out how to get in. They're very pretentious. Something like that. Anything to get your attention. That's what I just heard. Okay. They want to do anything to get your attention. Something about their energy returning to sender. And at the end of the day, they always end up like this. It's like somebody wakes up trying to have a good death, also known as a good morning, and they're very optimistic about being pretentious. In fact, they coerce themselves into believing that they can come to your party, but before the night is up, before the day is through, this is what they end up looking like outside of the party, trying to see you and get your attention. This is somebody that needs to go home. I just heard, go home, Roger. Oh, wow. This is a bugaboo. A bugaboo. You bugging who? You bugging me? You bugging you. It's a trickster energy. Nobody's falling for this trap. The music is too loud. The celebrations are very celebratory. It's a spiritual extravaganza and everybody's getting spiritual gifts and somebody's trying to get past security trying to figure out how to emotionally manipulate themselves into your party, basically a celebration, if you will. They really want to knock you off this high horse, but you're too busy. You're too busy being happy. It's like somebody saying, "What you doing?" "I'm over here happy." "Where you at?" "Just at this party." "Where you going?" "I'm going towards high frequencies, North Node energy." Somebody's asking too many questions and they're not getting the answers that they want. It's horrible energy. That's unfortunate. You're independent, you're fearless, strong, silent, mysterious, and resilient. Somebody's jealous of how strong of a soul you are, the power of restraint, spiritual resistance. You're resisting anything that's not for the higher good of yourself, for your love for yourself, for whatever this is that you're doing is bringing in a lot of happiness. Clarify this stalker. Child, somebody is mad. Somebody's like, look at you over there just happy. This is what somebody is saying outside the party. Look, oh, you happy? Oh Lord, somebody is sitting back like, oh, you happy? Oh, y'all dancing? Oh, okay, just watching from behind the wall, trying to hide from security, something like that. They wake up every day with what they think is a plan to emotionally manipulate your energy, and they fail every single time. This is what they look like by the end of the day. Oh man, somebody's having a rough time trying to steal your joy. They even attempted to try to take your intellect, your gifts. Intellectual thief in the reverse is like the universe telling me that this person is not that smart. They've been outsmarted. They're not that smart, but they're outsmarting themselves with emotional manipulation, very pretentious energy. They're the only ones that are being entrapped by this setup because nobody else is falling for it. What y'all doing? We're too busy. We're busy in the high frequency. What are they doing in the North Node? Well, there's a little bit of levitation going on. Something about not getting an invitation to the levitation party. Yeah, somebody don't know what it is. Okay, that's fine. Well, they're just a walking, breathing chaos energy. Somebody's got a dark cloud over them. It's the energy that they're putting out constantly, watching you, stalking you, trying to see, can I come to your party? Even though every day the answer is a no. They see the universe saying no, okay? I just saw divine masculine there, okay? Yeah, somebody is like trying to figure out how to mirror your energy. This person is a walking, breathing, ugly spell. Their energy is ugly. It's not aesthetically prejudiced by way of what somebody looks like on the surface, but their soul is nasty. They want nothing more but to wipe that big, beautiful, sweet, and compassionate smile, that innocence off of your face. You're somebody with good karma, high vibrations, you're caring, you're loving. You've invited a certain select group of people who are privy to this North Node celebration because that's the way it is. This person's not on the guest list. Something about a level up, something about security. I just heard I'm too focused to pay attention to this emotional manipulation, and somebody pretending to be the victim. That's the worst. It's a pretentious victim hoping that you give a damn when really they're miserly and they're mad because they got caught. This is a crook. I just heard make the crooked places straight. Yeah, somebody needs to straighten up and fly right. To the left, everything they own is in a box to the left. There's nothing in the box. That's why they want your box. It's a lot going on here. Spiritual security is reporting that as something about your level up, something about gains. Okay. This could be a pay increase. This could be you just working in life in general. Whatever you got good going on, somebody is watching, honey, like a hawk. Yeah, this person really needs to get it together. Access came up in the reverse. Yeah, they're being blocked. They're being blocked by the universe. Let's see what this person got going on. Yeah, they want access. They want in. Something about a workplace affair. This could be a celebration at your job, a promotion. You could be the boss, something like that. It's something that's good. Whatever this is something good coming in. And somebody wants to stop it and they're trying to figure out how to do it. Something about a spiritual restraining order, law and order, something's out of order. Yeah, a lot of people want to break the rules. Okay. Drugs, medication, and addictions. You could be somebody's drug. Maybe that's how they see it. Addicted to knowing what's going on in your life. They really want to be inside the party. Okay. Spirit just says, but they're running late to their awakening. Yeah, when you start stalking somebody this heavy, you need to go pay more attention to yourself. You need to admit that you have a problem. It's a breadcrumb that they want to offer. It's a Page of Pentacles energy. It's an offer that they can't even offer to themselves. It's a trap. Somebody's mad because you won't fall for the trap. Is that what this is? Yeah, the Nine of Swords. Somebody's up all night trying to figure out how to emotionally manipulate themselves into crossing your threshold in the North Node. Something like that. The Nine of Swords, mental anguish, up all night. They're running out of time. They're running out of plans. For what? Like, what? It's like somebody, it's like pretentiously in the morning. They're mourning, okay? Yeah, they're running late. They even talk themselves into this. Emotionally manipulating yourself is a different type of diabolicalness. This is a liar who lies to themselves, who gets dressed up with nowhere to go, lying to themselves. Oh, I got to hurry up and see what's going on. I'm going to be late to the party. But they're asking themselves or telling themselves the wrong things. It's like, sir, ma'am, you don't even have an invite. You do realize that, right? You don't have an invite. You're not invited. Somebody doesn't want to accept the fact that they're not invited. With intellectual thief in the reverse, I don't know if this person wants to make you look stupid or embarrass you. What's intellectual thief in the reverse? Oh, temperance energy. Okay, Archangel Michael, but you're too protected for that. You're too balanced, okay? Somebody wants to throw off your equilibrium. They want to throw off your balance. Temperance is peace, tranquility, one foot on land, grounded, and one foot in the water, emotionally stable. So you're not easily persuaded by emotional manipulation or somebody manipulating your energy. Your energy is not even available for somebody to manipulate it. That's what I just heard. The magician, you're coming out as the magi, which is equivalent to the alchemist. Okay, what else is new? What else, Spirit? The magician and temperance. You're too balanced for this. Whoever I'm talking to, you're so focused in on what you're working on. I just heard, I don't have time for that. Yeah, I just heard, ain't nobody got time for that. This is an emotional manipulator that's trying to convince you that they're the ones that are the victim and that you should feel sorry for them. But really, in truth and reality, they want to get close to you to steal from you. They've already been rejected. Security has already shown them the door. The quagmire energy is their own setup. And so now they're being trapped by a trap that they set up. And now they're feeling entrapped in an energy of entrapment. Yeah, it's a very perfect setup. The Three of Pentacles. This person is drawing up some type of plan right now, trying to figure out how they're going to come in, and they get rejected every single time. Seven of Pentacles. I just heard, ain't nobody got time for that. So you're aware that you're aware and you're just tempered. You're protecting your peace. I just heard peace over everything. Yeah, this person is crazy. Crazy. Somebody is crazy. Do they know they're crazy? They're really crazy. Honestly, somebody's watching you have the time of your life. It's an ex-lover. They're thinking twice to be with you. It would be so nice. Ooh. Who do you, who do you, who do you, who do you, who do you think you are? The star. You've healed. Aquarius energy, Six of Swords. You sail to calmer waters and you like it there. This is North Node energy. North Node doesn't have an address, it doesn't have a zip code. It's all grids all the time, access. You got the keys. And you also have this ability to activate a spiritual security and close doors that do not need to be open. This is why somebody's standing behind the wall, trying to get a look see, trying to get a gander, but the goose and the gander is no longer wandering over yonder. Listen, the devil in the four cups. I mean, listen, the level of obsession, the pretentious proclivity to continue playing the victim as if you are supposed to feel sorry for somebody that missed an opportunity with you. It's a pity party. Somebody wants to bring their pity party to your celebration and your spiritual graduation. You get new spiritual gifts. It's like somebody showing up to you working, Seven of Pentacles, and you like, you gonna show up on my job like that? Seven of Pentacles. I'm working, okay? What you doing over there? I'm working. We're manifesting. All good things are coming in, and it's only going to get better. So if you plan on playing the devil, you might as well go ahead and schedule to be bitter. Big bitter energy, big bad, booger wolf ass energy, Four of Cups, the hermit energy. This person is isolated too. They need to go out, get some sun, look at the sun, get some wind on your face. Something like that. They need to do something other than what they keep doing obsessively, the same thing. Clarify what's going on, Holy Spirit. Somebody wants to knock you out of your peace. You keep standing your ground. You got a lot of spiritual protection. You know what's so beautiful at this North Node level? There's a lot of people high ranked, y'all, that I saw like sending us spiritual protection. These are real earth angels in the earth. They know what's going on. They know that you've just entered into the North Node, and they know that there's stalkers outside of the wall that are trying to breach your security system with intellectual thief in the reverse. But listen, we're not backing down, not from the North Node. The North Node deserves to be protected, divinely directed. Yeah, I can't make this up. Look at the North Node. Six of Cups, you walked away from the Akashic. You walked away from retrograde. You walked away from everything and everybody. You may have even eliminated some files, in the Akasha, Akashic, Okashic. Oh my God. Eight of Cups, you walked away. You turned your back on cups. See, these are offerings on a table, but there's no love being served at this table. These are empty cups. These are false illusions. These are people that had the potential to be better, but they never did. Don't date anybody based on potential. Don't hang around people that have the potential. I'm talking to my higher self, my lower self, and the ones that I left behind, all those versions of myself. Yeah, potential don't cut it. You got to pay attention to who people are telling you that they are. And right now, somebody's a stalker. Somebody's obsessed. Emotional manipulation is not working energetically, and they're coming in with a Page of Cups. It's a false illusion of an offer. It's an apology, but it's fishy. It's not even real. With the Six of Pentacles, they want you to give to them. They feel like you're in the North Node, you're winning. They want you to give to them. They're in the Five of Cups. Okay, Five of Cups is sadness, ending. Somebody is grieving you as if you are gone. Like somebody is crying like they're at a funeral, but really you just navigated and you took up residence. You're taking up space in the North Node, but it's somewhere that they can't go. They can't even fake their way into this party. That's too much. Five of Cups, that's nasty business. This person is ungrateful. The Five of Cups is not just grieving loss, okay? It's going against the grain. It's refusing to see the issue. Why? Because the Five of Cups is really 3 cups are turned over. and 2 cups are still standing, but that person is somebody that has an insatiable desire for playing the victim. They got 2 cups behind them, look, that they're not even paying attention to. They're so focused on these 3 of cups. This is the kind of person that's never satisfied. Yeah, I just heard he's never satisfied. Why are the 3 cups turned over? Because somebody, he, she, him, them, they, in the 6 of cups, people, persons, places, and things from the past, whatever that is. The reason why they're crying over the 3 of cups is because you're in this new celebratory energy, and these cups have been offered by way of the 3 of cups to kindred souls and people that literally resonate with your kindredness, your divinity. You're celebrating. You gave these cups to people who are deserving because it's equal give and take. Somebody's crying over these 3 cups because they're too busy obsessing over who's celebrating with you. Who are you in this celebratory energy with? Look at the stalker. Oh, you happy? Are y'all laughing? Are y'all singing? Somebody crashed a party and nobody even heard them complaining. I came in here to crash the party. And everybody's like, what? Oh, we can't hear you. What? How'd you get in? Are you good? Are you okay? Okay, we're just going to show you the door. Sometimes you got to reroute these people back to their right jurisdiction. Sometimes they get lost. But see, getting lost in the North Node, coming in with bad intentions, can honestly get you hurt, which is why I feel like somebody's behind the wall playing peekaboo. It's a mess. You got the moon, child, death. Oh no. 4 of Swords. Oh no. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So somebody tried their hand at death magic, moon magic, death spells, sickness spells. You got the moon, death, and the 4 of Swords. This person is hiding the fact that they're on the edge of death. Somebody's hiding the fact, the moon. They don't think you can see it, but you got spiritual gifts. Of course you know. Oh, it's the fact that you don't give a damn. Okay. Okay. Here we go. There it is. There's the truth. Yeah, let that truth come out. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Let that truth, Saren, soak up in this reading. Soak me up, truth. Let me speak the truth, see the truth, know the truth right now. Something like that. Somebody is saying, woe is me. Please, please, please. Please, baby, please. And the music is too loud. And so now they're saying that you're the insensitive one. You're the narcissist. 6 of Wands is a celebration. That's a victory. That's a party. 6 of Wands represents Leo energy. This is a victory over the heart of the matter. Leo rules the heart. Well, why are they sad? Because somebody obsessively did some type of moon magic, death magic, and now they're facing death. They're hiding the fact that they're sick. How is it that people muster up the energy to even try to get to the gate, the edge of reality, by way of an illusion, thinking that they can come in with this quagmirian energy to crash your party? Somebody don't even have enough energy. 4 of Swords, look at the way this person is sprawled out in the bed, laid out. You know, you ever seen somebody put their hand on their head? They're like, oh, like, girl, guy, get your. They don't want to tell you what they did. Okay, I was going to say, get your bum ass up, but they can't. They don't want to tell you what they did, so they're playing the victim. It's easier that way. Now, from a standpoint of somebody in the North Node, it's hard to play the victim. You playing both roles. You the devil and the victim. You the victimizer and the devil. This is why this quagmire energy can't fly in the North Node. You got real awakened souls over here, ancient beings that have awakened to their sacred knowledge. Ain't nobody playing with these little weird ass games. Oh, woe is me. I'm sprawled out. This is somebody that falls down. Oh, I fell. Oh, can you see me? Like, no. I mean, we see you, but do we care? Honestly, no, we don't. Because whatever you did to put yourself in the devil, 4 of Cups, 5 of Cups, the moon, and the death, Spiritual justice is saying you did that because you wanted to be this thief over here. You're a killjoy. Yeah, now you got the 10 of wands on your back. What can we help you with? We're having a party. We can't hear you. We can see you, but now you're out of sight, out of mind. You're out of place. You don't belong here. And the spiritual escorts that we have with the 7 of wands standing their ground to protect this peace are very, very rough. They will manhandle you. These are bouncers at the door. They will bounce that ass right back to your dimension, your portal from which you've been casted out. Get your ass up out of here. 10 of wands. You got 10 wands on your back. How'd you do that? This is the part of the story they don't want to tell. They're just focused on crashing your party. Oh, you don't care about me? No, we don't. Because you didn't care about me. You didn't care about you. What else can we do with that? That's a huge misconception when it comes to empaths and divine healers. People think that you're going to hold space for them indefinitely, forever, ever. No. And when you decide to choose yourself and take the high road, now you're the problem. You're the empress. The universe is very impressed with you. That's what I just heard. Wow, truth be told, clarify. This person won't stop until something stops them. They're on the brink of death, literally. 5 of cups, moon, death, and 5 of swords, 4 of cups, and the devil. Somebody's on the brink of death, and they can't take from your energy anymore. If there was a cord, it's been burned away with love and light. I feel like what's really getting this person is they can't take you out of this piece, and you're not resentful towards them. You're just having your moment. It's your moment. Somebody's having flashbacks. Oh Lord. You're a very, very strong soul. You got a strong heart. Your heart has been broken. Your heart has been bound. Your heart has been stifled, stomped on. And for you to show up looking brand new, looking like money, smelling good at your own party, having a good time, you've recovered. You're a spiritual surgeon. You went in and did spiritual surgery on your heart. Strength. Somebody wants you to hold a space for them. But I feel like the spaces have already been held. Somebody feels like y'all met for a reason. Yes, you did. Did as in past tense. Clarify this person wants to take you out of this celebratory energy. The 2 of Pentacles, you're too balanced. Between dark and light, taking the high road, very much aware, the Empress energy, self-care, feeling beautiful, feeling good, divine feminine energy. You could also be a masculine in this divine feminine energy as well. We carry both energies. Something about your XY chromosomes being balanced, something like that. This person is lying at the gates, okay? They're trying to talk to the gatekeepers. I just heard, let me in. Let me in, twin. We're not twinning. This is not what we look like in the North Node. That ain't no twin energy. Nobody called for you. Yeah, this person. 3 of Swords in the reverse. They want to block your healing because they can't heal. That's crazy. It's your moment. It's your time. You're being celebrated. 9 of Swords. Somebody knows it. 9 of Swords. This person does not sleep at night. 10 of Wands and a 9 of Swords. Yeah. That's crazy. This person is like literally, let me tell you something. The mind is a very powerful tool when you use it properly. Somebody is stuck in nostalgia, replaying past events that they can't change. It's a form of torment. Damn. Three of Swords in a reverse. It's like this person is waiting for you to call. Like, if you just say anything that remotely sounds like their name, they're like, yes, you call me. You're like, nah, they call you. What are you doing? I cannot make this up. And you look good, divine feminine. Look at you. You got the Empress energy, Queen of Wands in the upright, big Leo energy. So something about Leo season. Oh, yeah. Welcome to the fire. That's what I just heard. Fire and desire in your heart, in your soul. Six of Wands is a victory over the heart. Maybe that's why the Three of Swords is in the reverse, because you're over the heartbreak. It's your moment. It's your time. Please don't stop the music. That's what I just heard. Let the music play. Something like that. Somebody's having a really good time right now. Three of Cups. That's great energy. That's high frequency. Yeah, this is North Node energy. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful energy. Clarify. This person could be hearing your voice. Like somebody's either hearing your voice or playing old voicemails or reading old messages. I just heard from 2001. What year is this? I know time is an illusion, but it's almost like, oh, I remember it just like it was yesterday. Yeah, baby, listen. Your life is flashing before your eyes. That's why you in the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Wands. And whatever you did under that moon with death and the Five of Swords and sneaky and deceptive, destructive behavior, trying to stop and block somebody from moving forward. That's why you in this energy, whoever they are, wherever they're at. Somebody could be hearing your voice. They're thinking about things you said. This is too deep. It's over the world. Page of Wands. Somebody is reading text messages about how you wanted a beginning with them. So the Ace of Pentacles is like you being in somebody's life. Ace of Pentacles, you're the gift. You were the gift. Page of Wands is information. They're reading messages. The world, the door is closed. Somebody is remembering when y'all were together and when you were the gift. And instead of accepting the Ace of Pentacles, they were in the Seven of Swords. Wow. This person is delusional for real. Look, the Lovers. I can't make this up. This person, whoever they are, is really going through a tough time trying to knock you off this spiritual pedestal. They're not responsible for anything good that you have going on in life. And that's a harsh reality. In fact, they're the devil in the story. And we know what happens with the devil. He dies. That was in Revelations. That was the end of his story or her story. The Two of Wands. Somebody's trying to find you. Honey. Don't you come this way. I'm telling you, somebody's trying to come to your party. The music is too loud. I got the feeling that you brought me to you. Not exactly. Not exactly. Look what your mind's imagination can do. Making things true. Somebody's delusional. Somebody's delusional. Their mind is making things true. They feel as though you're calling them, you're summoning them, You're not. Four of Pentacles, they can't let go. They don't want to let go. Somebody's saying, allow me to be delusional. They're reading old text messages. What's going on? That's somebody saying, you called me. No, we didn't. Clarify. It's a breadcrumb. You got your sword out. You're chopping this illusion in midair. These projections are weak. Somebody's in their sick bed. Somebody's all sprawled out. They're making themselves sick with regret, not willing to accept that something is done. It's over. The Page of Pentacles. Look. And somebody was doing something sneaky, underhanded behind the scenes. I just heard death magic. But it's been blocked. It fell right on top of the Four of Swords. The death magic has been blocked. So if it's been blocked and they're in the Four of Swords, then 9 times out of 10, that energy returned to the rightful owner accurately. See, now the new spiritual laws. Remember when people would do death spells and poverty spells, and it would just hit every area of their life and the people around them? No more innocent souls are going to be shields for these people. A lot of witches lost children, husbands, because when it backfired, it hit somebody in their life. No, now it's going back to that person. No more innocent people around these people are going to get hit. That's spiritual law. See, they didn't come to spiritual court. They didn't even get invited to the cosmic court. They didn't know that the laws were amended. These are people that are like, ain't no rules. Okay, keep playing like that. You're the only one that didn't get the memo. You over there rocking with the devil. You know the devil is a liar. Ain't no rules. Do as thou wilt. That's fine, but don't break the rules. Okay? That's what I just heard. So Aleister Crowley type. Now they about to find out. Yeah, because you're celebrating the Ten of Cups and you're being celebrated amongst people who are being celebrated as well. So the celebration is one big party. Six of Wands, that's Soul Tribe. Three of Cups is celebrations, kindred souls. You're remembering who you are. You're remembering what this is about, and you're enjoying life. Temperance, balance. After the storm comes peace. Now the tables have turned. This person was really happy playing the devil in your life. Big emotional manipulator. Clarify? Yeah, it's crazy. It's a wrap. Okay. I mean, 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. It doesn't get any more plain than that. This is clear, crystal clear. Something about crystal clear blue water. Some of you could be like on vacation, something like that. Maybe you got a new lover, a new love for life, something like that. This person could be communicating with you. Somebody's trying to find you. Clarify, trying to find a collective, stalking, surveillance. Somebody's not even up to par to travel. Like you in the Four of Swords, sir, ma'am. Yeah, look, they can't find you. They can't get in. Nine of Swords. Somebody is not right. Knight of Wands, child. They in the haze, running in a circle. Lord have mercy. With the child, I cannot make this up. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Spirit Team. Thank you for stepping in and protecting us from all things, known and unknown, death spells, whatever the hell this is. Look at the synchronicities. 10, 10, 10. 10 of Swords, ultimate betrayal. 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. Collective, you're absolutely seeing 10, 10. And look at the synchronicities. Again, 9, 10. 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords. This person literally landed on every single sword that they sent you. The swords of diabolicalness are not welcome in the North Node. Somebody landed on every single sword. It's not going to hit anybody else around them. See, this is somebody that's been really good at redirecting karma. When it gets too hot, They know how to throw other people in the fire, in the pot, and watch them boil to preserve themselves, to save themselves. But now, not anymore. These backfires are accurate, pinpoint accuracy. Ten of Swords, somebody's down for the count. Nine of Swords, everything they said they're being reminded of, and the past is haunting them. I just heard you're not the only person that was on their list. Of course not. People like this, they don't just stop at one person. They got a trail of people that they've emotionally manipulated. You just you just so should happen to be the one that was the one that would get everybody vindicated. That means the earth angel came in to expose all these dark contracts, and you got justice not only for yourself, but justice for everybody that this person ever hurt and projected their nasty energy on. And now they can't shield themselves with anybody else. Oh, that energy is something that they got to marinate in. Somebody's under judgment in the afterlife. Somebody is going to get time in the afterlife. They're under judgment while they're still amongst the living. Okay? I just heard begging to die, but they can't stop watching you. This is a nasty little spiritual spy. Anything else, Holy Spirit, to close out this reading? Yes, over. You're gone. You're adios, arrivederci. Three of Wands is turning your back. Two of Wands is somebody trying to be hot on your trail. Somebody lost track of your accomplishments. That's what I just heard. They lost track of you. You're moving too fast for somebody to even catch up. Somebody needs to catch their breath. What the hell? Oh, now we're the devil because we're laughing. No, it's a party going on. That's what people do at a really good party. You ever been to a really good social event and you leave and you're like, that was so much fun. Oh my God, the food was great. Like you can't stop talking about it. It's giving that kind of energy. The food was great. The music was great. The people were cool. Good vibes, high vibes. I enjoyed myself. I looked amazing. It's giving that kind of energy. Yeah, like hell no. Ain't nobody about to turn down this light for a devil that just tried to come with all the swords. Look at all these damn swords. Two of swords, nine of swords, 10 of swords. Somebody kept coming. Somebody kept gunning. And now they want you to feel sorry because they have to face the music. Mm. Yeah, it's over. Self-care, loving. You're flowing. You're in this water energy. Queen of Cups energy and the Three of Wands. That's you going on a journey. Two of Wands, Three of Wands, Six of Wands. You're going to the party. You're being celebrated. You're being nominated as being one of the most beautiful souls on the planet. That's what the new earth looks like. Celebratory energy, equal give and take. Yeah. Anything else, Spirit? And child, bye. The Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Page of Pentacles in the upright. I'm not even getting it off the floor because I feel like somebody is falling out. It's a Wheel of Fortune here. You got the Page of Pentacles that came up. I'm sorry, the Page of Pentacles is a breadcrumb. Somebody trying to make you an offer. It's a trickster energy, quagmire energy to get into your good energy with the hopes that they can put you in the Ten of Swords. And they're being rejected. Intellectual thief in the reverse. Eight of Pentacles is in the reverse. You're not interested in working with this person at all. I just heard the spirit team say, how many more notifications do they need? It's a no. It's still going to be a no. When the sun comes up, it's still going to be a no. When the sun goes down, it's going to be a no. No is a complete statement. Wow. Wow. It's over. And that's the truth. The Ace of Swords, divine intervention is here with divine truth. I just heard the truth is still being exposed. It's all unfolding in proper time. Yeah, it's over. Ace of Swords. That's the truth. You see the truth. You speak the truth. This is how you're in the North Node. Are you happy? Yeah. Ace of Swords. That's the truth. Are you at peace? Temperance. Yeah. Is that the truth? Somebody's like, oh, you really happy without me? Yeah. Life is good. I don't know who needed to know that. because I feel like everybody in the North Node understands a need to know basis. Like if you know, then you know. Know is the root word, the base word for knowledge. You have knowledge, spiritual gifts. What needs to be said doesn't need to be explained in the North Node. It's a vibration, it's a frequency. Yeah, you either have it or you don't. And how do you get that? The Ace of Swords. Somebody was too committed to emotional manipulating and they manipulated themselves right into a sick bed. Now they're sitting up all night looking crazy. Okay, we got to go. It's over. The Wheel of Fortune is here though. So something about the best is yet to come, or things just keep getting better every day, every day. Why do I hear the echo? Every day. How many every days are there? Yeah, whatever this is getting better. The Wheel of Fortune and the Lovers. Well, this was a really good reading. Hopefully, this was able to just confirm what it is that I feel like we already know. But spiritual spies and stalkers are really getting their asses handed to them, so much so that it's putting them in the Four of Swords. They're laid out, they're sprawled out. Somebody's like, oh, woe is me. No, okay, calm down. Yeah, that's too dramatic. That Leo season will bring out that drama, won't it? I love a good Leo season. I love y'all, okay? Thank you for the love and the support. Please feel free to like, love, share, subscribe. If you're going to join the memberships, this is a really good time. I think it's like 27 cents a day, 30 cents a day, or something like that, to see never released public readings, exclusive readings. Oh, we're having such a good time over there in the memberships. Thank you for all the people that have their memberships. Okay. I hope y'all like the content over there. I love y'all though. Okay. I really do. You are the reason for the season, and I will see you soon. Until the next reading, peace be with you.